Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do Trader Joe's hauls once a week. I always show all the brand new stuff, all the seasonal things, and I even include a taste test typically in another video. So if you guys are interested in seeing all that, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because then you won't miss out on all the new stuff. Speaking of new stuff, got a brand new dressing in, and I go into great detail about this dressing, and it's actually a dupe, sort of, for another dressing that's very well known and people love. So stay tuned till the end if you want to hear more about this dressing. And then one more sneak peek are these brand new Dolmas. These are stuffed with quinoa, and again, I will go through all the details, including nutrition facts on all the new items. So make sure you stay tuned till the end to watch the entire video so you don't miss all the new things at Trader Joe's. I do need to get peonies. Those are in the store now. I haven't picked them up yet. None of them have looked too great yet. Sometimes when you're buying peonies, I recommend waiting till about maybe 2-3 weeks after the peonies first arrive, because then you're gonna get bigger ones. You're gonna get ones that actually open. Sometimes in the beginning, they don't always open. So that's my recommendation to you if you guys are looking at peonies. And the white ones always come near the end too, and the white ones are just my favorite, so beautiful. But other than that, really no more news or announcements. I hope you guys are ready for a fun and enticing Trader Joe's haul. Let's check it out.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
All right, I'm just gonna start right here with just some basics. Got more onions. Tim has been cooking up a storm in the mornings. He does onion, jalapeno, like dices it up, and then he mixes it in with his eggs. So that is why we're going through so many onions lately. Just grabbed a couple limes. I got this huge, actually got 3 of these, but Benson's already eaten 2. These are the Honey Crisp, and these are the organic ones, and they are humongous. Honey Crisp apples are literally one of my absolute favorites. They are so delicious. And then in second place is the Pink Ladies. So Benson is a big apple eater, and I love the summer. Well, I think apples are actually, are they summer? I'm not sure. I thought they were more of a winter fruit, but these have been coming in just absolutely gorgeous, so I grabbed those. And then the last thing for produce is the baby cauliflower. So I didn't know this was seasonal, but apparently it is, because we got this last year as well, and I remember it being so crunchy and delicious. This is a type of veggie that you can just easily dip into hummus or ranch or whatever your style is, or just eat it as is. Like I said, it's very crispy, crunchy, fresh tasting. It's a little, it's definitely mild, so it's nice that you can add it to just dipping. And then actually on the package, it says that this baby cauliflower is delicious and versatile. It's great steamed, roasted, char-grilled, sauteed, or in a stir fry. All great suggestions. However, I think raw personally is my favorite just because it's so crunchy, and I love crunchy veggies. But yeah, this is definitely something I recommend you guys try, especially if you like cauliflower and you want something a little different. This is a great option. You guys can see they're on like long stalks, and I think you can eat the whole thing. But the best part is obviously the crispy cauliflower little pieces on top. Moving on to some less healthy things. So actually grabbed the reduced guilt mac and cheese. I've showed this so many times, but if you guys are new, this is something that my son loves. He likes this more than the full fat version of the mac and cheese. And before quarantine, when I would go to work, my dad and my mother-in-law switch off watching Benson, and these are just easy for them to make for lunch for him. And it was once a week, so this was like his treat. And now that I'm that my husband's home working from home, I just buy these just as an easy meal for him, and also something just to like have him looking forward to, because he does enjoy this once a week little treat. So that's why I got that. I grabbed this organic vanilla fudge chip ice cream. I have mentioned this in the past too. This is the absolute best ice cream that Trader Joe's sells, hands down, in my opinion, of course. But it is just so creamy, so rich. The chunks of fudge chips in there are just, oh my gosh, so delicious. And there's a reason I purchased this. Normally I will not buy this because I know having this in my house it's dangerous. So, but I had to get it because I'll show you guys in a second. I also grabbed the coconut and almond creamer. I've been raving about this now for, I don't know, a couple of months. And I just wanted to share with you guys once again, in case you forgot, this is the, it's dairy free and it's the vanilla flavor. It's so dang good. I have been hooked and I'm never going back to any other creamer. I'm so glad Trader Joe's came out with this. It's fairly new product, but I've been buying them up because I am using them often. I also grabbed some organic crisp rice cereal. Now, we aren't big cereal eaters in this household. However, guess what came in? The marshmallows finally came in. So I grabbed 2 bags because at my store at least, we sell out of these so quick. And it's funny because I went back the next day after I purchased these and they were gone. They were already out of stock. So I'm glad I got 2, but I'm planning on making some Rice Krispie treats with these marshmallows. I have never made Rice Krispie treats before. I know that sounds insane, but now that we're quarantined and my son, who's 3.5, is bored, I figured that's like a really easy thing for him to make and be participating in. So that's why I grabbed this. I also had to grab some more sparkling watermelon juice. I know you're sick of me talking about this, but my husband is like, please buy 20 of these boxes so if we're running low, we don't have to worry. And I'm like, no, I'll just buy 2 at a time. So I just continue to buy 2 at a time. If you guys don't want me to keep showing this, just tell me and I'll leave it out, but that's why I did this. I did crack into my kombucha. Now this is the multi-green kombucha and I really enjoy this flavor. It's a little more gritty and grainy than any of the other kombuchas that I typically drink, but I decided I wanted to give this a go again. And if you guys can tell, there's a lot of sediment at the bottom, so just gently swirl it and it kicks it up. And then, whoops, don't shake it though because it is carbonated. A lot of people shake their kombucha, but look, completely gone. So you just kind of swirl it around and then it's good to go. What I really like about this kombucha is that it has some really good nutritional things in here, like blue-green algae, spirulina, chlorella, and kiwi juice to kind of make it a little more sweet, but it's easy to drink. I love it. So moving on to apricots. These are in season now apparently, and I meant to grab the organic ones. I don't know how many times this happens to me. It happens often. I'm focused on like the next thing and then I don't know. I read the sign, it said organic, grab these, and they weren't when I got home. But they look gorgeous and they smell just as good as they look. So I can't wait to start eating these, but they're just beautiful. Look at those, perfect, can't wait. Just got the light string cheese that we get pretty much like once every 3 weeks maybe. And then feta cheese, this is opened, we already used it. But I shared with you guys in the past a new feta that came out that was supposed to be like a Pastures of Eden feta, and I did not care for it too much. Like I actually didn't even finish it. It just didn't have much flavor, and it was in water, and it wasn't my favorite. This one though is like my go-to at Trader Joe's since the Pasture of Eden one is gone. So yeah, if you guys are ever looking for feta, this block is really good. And there's also a low-fat version of this that has like a blue label on here as well. Okay, now let's check out some new stuff. Here's the reason why I purchased that ice cream. Just got in these brand new organic sugar cones. I'm sure you guys remember last year and the year previous, there were sugar cones at Trader Joe's, but they were not organic. So these are new. And of course, these are the best with this ice cream. So I had to get the combo to enjoy. So yeah, this is exciting though. I'm really happy that they're organic and delicious. Moving on to some hand wash. So last week I featured a new hand wash that Trader Joe's got in that was lavender scented. This one is a citrus hand wash and it is made with glycerin. I will say that the smell isn't too much of a citrus scent. Like my friend Ashley mentioned, she said it smells like glycerin, and it sure does. So if you guys aren't sure what that smells like, just open this soap and smell it. It smells like glycerin. Guys, look at this. Pickled fermented jalapeno slices. I've noticed Trader Joe's is really doing some fermented stuff justice. Like we got the fermented pickles now. And I know that fermenting these types of things are better as far as I think nutritional value. Correct me if I'm wrong, but super exciting. My husband absolutely, he loves jalapenos. I buy them for him probably every 2 weeks, and he uses them, like I said, in breakfast. But this is nice because they're pickled, so they're easy. You just grab and go. You can put them on pretty much anything, and they just really look great. I mean, look at this. They just look fresh. So I'm looking forward to trying these. I'm not the biggest jalapeno eater, but I like them on nachos. So I think this would be like perfect on nachos. This is a teaser that I showed last week at the end of my haul. And now I'm going to actually try it in the taste test. So this is the Electropical Juicy IPA by Sierra Nevada. And I mentioned in my previous haul that I'm not a big IPA drinker, but it says tropical, it says it's juicy. Those two words just got me right there. So I'm curious to try it. I'm kind of slowly accumulating a taste for IPAs, much more so than when I was younger. So I think I'm giving them more of a chance because I'm trying more of them, which is, it's good. It's good to try and broaden your horizons with foods and beverages. Are you guys like as excited as I am about these quinoa stuffed dolmas? I mean, if you have tried the other dolmas that Trader Joe's sells in the exact same tin, so these are really cool because they are just easy to open, so you can take them like camping and wherever, put them in your purse, be that girl. I don't care. I would do it. Anyways, these quinoa stuffed dolmas they have the 3 colored quinoa in here. And I'm assuming they're just gonna be like a little bit more protein, maybe a little healthier than the previous ones. I'm not sure though. I just think people like quinoa because I think it has a good amount of protein. Well, it just says 2 grams on here. But here's the nutrition facts. There's 3 dolmas per serving size, which is 120 calories, 7 grams of fat, 440 milligrams sodium, 12 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. So that's kind of what this is. I can't wait to try this in the taste test though. And here's the ingredients on the back. I'm not seeing anything that's shouting at me that it's terrible. I mean, there is soybean oil in here. I'm sure people are gonna be upset. Ooh, vegetable bouillon, that's cool. That's good. But yeah, this is very exciting. Cannot wait to try this, whoops, in the taste test. Sticking with more of the savory stuff, here is a brand new dressing. This is the organic Italian with Romano cheese dressing. I've heard that this is like a dupe of Olive Garden's dressing, so we shall see. I definitely want to try this out and see how it goes. There's a laundry list of ingredients, but there is expeller pressed soybean oil in here, so that's very exciting. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on in these ingredients, but nothing looks too terrible, honestly. Just all looks like a lot of spices and seasonings and things. So there's 2 tablespoons per serving, standard for dressings, 80 calories per serving, 7 grams of fat, 460 sodium, 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and less than 1 gram of protein. So that's exciting, guys. There's only 1 gram of sugar. That's very rare for a salad dressing, honestly. And then, as you guys can see, sweet potato chips are here. These look very good as well. I like sweet potatoes, and in chip form, they're even better. These actually probably really good with the brand new truffle ketchup that I showed you guys last week. Ooh, that might be a really killer combo, actually. So stay tuned. Maybe in the taste test, I will try it with that ketchup because that sounds really good. Moving on to 2 brand new creamy almond yogurts. So there's 2 flavors to choose from. There is a mango and there is a vanilla bean, and these are basically a dairy alternative. They're dairy free. Here's the nutrition facts on the back. One container, which is this cup, is 190 calories, 11 grams of fat, 10 milligrams sodium, 21 grams of carbs, 3 grams fiber, 13 grams of sugar, and 5 grams of protein. So that's really exciting to finally have some new choices of yogurt that are dairy free, because there's so many people that aren't doing dairy anymore, and it's just one of those things that is nice to have options, always. It's always nice to have options. Now moving to something that does have dairy, we got 2 new little personal sized cottage cheeses. Now, I did want to say, I saw these on Instagram, and when I first saw them, I thought these were gonna be much larger. That's why I like sometimes seeing things on video, because it's deceiving, but I mean, I guess I could have looked at the ounces and figured it out, but just upon first glance, I was thinking these were gonna be like big containers that you know, scoop out how much you want and then you put it back. These are personal, which is awesome, especially if you're gonna take lunches and stuff, but I mean, no one's really going anywhere yet. Some of you guys might be going still to work, but these are nice for like school lunches, or if you just wanna have something that like is pre-measured for you, that's also nice. So there's a pineapple, and then there's just the plain cottage cheese. They are small curd, 18 grams of protein in this one, and 15 grams of protein in this one. Let's see, 15. I'm gonna read the nutrition facts for the pineapple, because I think that's the one that's gonna be a little more, I don't know, sweet. 120 calories per serving, 1.5 grams of fat, 320 milligrams sodium, 12 grams of carbs, 0 fiber, 10 grams of sugar, and 15 grams of protein. Not bad at all. They do use pectin in here for you guys that are vegetarians. Pectin and microbial enzymes. So that's all stuff that's awesome, and I can try this for the taste test. I'm not gonna try this one for the taste test because I just feel like what's the point? It's just plain cottage cheese. But, oh, that's interesting. This one has more calories, probably because there's more fat from the milk. But yeah, so that's it. This is 2 brand new cottage cheeses, very exciting, and can't wait to try those. Now, I had to include these seasonal mini cheesecake cones. These come in frozen. These were here last year, and oh my gosh, so dang decadent. I will say the filling is not so much a cheesecake filling, but more of almost like a whipped cream filling. It's more of a creamy, light filling. So if you guys are expecting it to be like thick when you bite into it, it's not really. It's more like it looks in the picture like whipped cream. It's very much more like that. But the cone itself, ooh, it's good. It's really good. So there's 4 cones in here, and they're delicious. I mean, I had to get them because they came back into the store. And then last but certainly not least, a brand new little juice shot. This is the Absolutely Acerola, and it's basically cherry juice, I think. It's, yeah, cold pressed acerola cherries, and it's 100% daily value of vitamin C. It says colors may vary depending on probably the cherries, but I think Trader Joe's is coming out with more of these juice shots because at other stores they're so insanely expensive, and sometimes, especially during right now, you just want to have like a little immune booster and something to just make you feel like you're gonna be healthy. So these are fun. I'm excited to try it. I don't know too much about this particular cherry and the benefits. So if you guys know, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always interested in hearing about all of these facts and interesting things about these new items that we are getting in. So it does say that one bottle is 15 calories. There is 0 fat. There is 0 sodium, 3 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 protein. So there's the nutrition facts in the back. And that's gonna do it. Now on to the taste test. Well, that wraps up this week's Trader Joe's haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the taste test. I don't know about you, but I am like so ready to start trying these things. I'm sure you guys that like the taste test are ready to see some of these things being tried. The Dolmas, those look so good. I can't wait. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it and have a happy, healthy rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.